Tamil Nadu is so beautiful. Every place I see is just better and better and better. Look at that. I'm really excited. We're about to start our safari at the Anamalai Tiger Reserve.
One elephant here, name called Khalil. He is attained 56 years age.
He's 56. I want to meet Khalil. Where is Khalil? So my journey has led me to the cultural capital of Tamil Nadu, Madurai. If you're ever traveling to Tamil Nadu, then visiting Madurai is a must. So last time during the photo shoots, I did miss out on some of the scrumptious street food and some cultural spots. So this time I'm really looking forward to covering them all, and we're starting with the Tiruvalla and Laiker Palace that you can see right behind me. This is where we have the light and sound show that tells you about the history of the palace.
Tirumalai Nayak Palace is a 17th century palace erected by King Tirumala Nayaka, a king of Madurai's Nayaka dynasty who ruled Madurai from 1623 to 1659. After independence, the palace was declared a national monument and is now maintained by the Tamil Nadu Archaeological Department. You might recall seeing this palace in Maniratnam classics such as Bombay and Guru.
Here we are at the Tirumalai Laiker Palace, taking us back to the 17th century, a classic fusion of Italian and Rajput architecture.
The original palace was 4 times the size of the structure we see today. The palace was designed by an Italian architect, which is why it is a blend of various architectural styles. Due to this distinct architectural style, the city of Madurai was often referred to as Athens of the East.
Last time I was here, I was fortunate enough to witness the light and sound show featuring the story of Silabadikaram, both in Tamil and English languages.
I really enjoyed the sound and light show the last time I was here. The narrative and the effects bring the magnificent past of this palace to life.
Somebody who looks like me? My mother is doing, she's 83. 20 push-ups every day. Come on, do the push-ups. And 5 is for small children, like this one. For you it's 20, for girls it's 10. Try it. Do 5 and see. Do 5 and see. Do 5 and see how you feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Fabulous. See? So easy. Where's your phone? Nobody laughed. Balaji. Yes?
What started as a way for me to discourage people from taking selfies has slowly taken life as a fitness movement in its own right. Watching all these wonderful people work out has made me hungry. After asking about where we should go for lunch, we came across a mess. The food here turned out to be scrumptious and the staff extremely warm and courteous. After that amazing meal, I had to have something sweet. Maybe something to cool me down?
So I've heard a lot about Jigar Thanda, and I've come here to this really famous place in the middle of Madurai to see what Jigar Thanda is all about.
Madurai is famous for this unique drink called Jigar Thanda, which came into being thanks to a grand wedding that happened between the Pandya kingdom and the Mughal kingdom in Madurai.
It means liver cooler, so it's great in the heat. Let's see what they have to tell us. ये जिगर ठंडा है क्या है इसमें दूध है
दूध में बनाते हैं
अच्छा मैं थोड़ा टेस्ट कर सकता हूँ ओके थैंक यू चीयर्स डिलीशियस एंड कूलिंग थैंक यू जिगर ठंडा
Jigar Thanda is the perfect way to beat the heat in Madurai.
This is your miracle herbal
medical drink,
coffee.
herbal drink.
You
can call
Smells
it
nice.
Suku coffee.
It's very famous.
Oh,
That's why I came here.
yeah.
After that amazing meal, I started to feel a little sleepy. But since there was so much left to experience, I decided to have something special.
So we're here with Franklin and we're still in Madurai. And Franklin has a shop that started in 1954 and it makes a very special drink called
Sukumalli coffee. Tamil people used to drink it every day. Ancient Tamil people used to drink it every day. In pure Tamil, it is chukuni,
which is ginger something.
ginger.
So what are the benefits? What are the benefits?
Every medicine, every thing in this coffee
Right.
has some medical purpose.
This is your miracle herbal
Medical drink,
coffee.
herbal drink.
You
can call
Smells
it
nice.
Suku coffee.
It's very famous.
Oh,
That's why I came here.
yeah. Madurai, everybody will know that.
So tell me about each ingredient and how it's special.
It comes with 10 herbals, dry ginger, coriander seed, pepper, long pepper, holy basil, with palm jaggery. I'll tell you the medical purpose of this drink. It's very good for digestion, and if you feel cold, flu, or what kind of disease, you can have it and you can tell the difference after you drink it.
You drink it every day?
Yeah, in afternoon.
It's afternoon now, you can have some.
Yeah, definitely.
Have some with me. Cheers
Cheers.
to good health from Suku Coffee in Madurai. So what are all those things?
These are the ready mixed powder of Suku coffee.
Oh really? So I can just take it and
You can
what?
just, for 1 glass of water, you can add 2 spoons of powder.
2 teaspoons
Yes.
in this 1 glass.
Yeah, 1 glass.
And it will taste like
Just,
this.
yeah. Just boil and filter it.
I'll give it to my mother.
Sure.
Yeah.
Boss, did you hear that? That is the iconic thump and that has stayed the same for the last so many years. That is how you can tell that a Royal Enfield is approaching from miles away.
Yeah, no one can miss it.
One thing I have to do, of course, is buy a sari for my wife. She'll be expecting that. And I've been told about this shop, Rani Saris, here it is, where you get this really famous Sungudi sari, which is special from Madurai. Namaste. Can you show me some saris for my wife? Sungudi sari. Yeah?
When my wife watches this episode on TV, I want her to know that while I was having so much fun, I didn't forget about her. I know of her love for saris, so let's check out what Madurai has to offer.
Ah, original tie and dye. Nice. This is, you're going to dye it. What color? You have a original tie and dye ready? Ah. This is cotton. Tie and dye. Very nice. So I can take this. My wife will like it, for sure. And this one also.
I really hope my wife approves of my taste as much as I approve of hers. Sungudi is a design specific to Madurai, traditionally produced using tie and dye method. The Saurashtrians who migrated to Madurai under the patronage of King Tirumalai Laiker in the 17th century are the artisans behind this lovely variety of saris. The Meenakshi Aman Temple is an active house of Hindu worship. Priests perform the puja ceremonies on a daily basis and during festivals. Now it was time for the main event, checking out the Menakshi Temple. The temple has 4 main entrances. The 4 gopurams of each of the main entrances portray effigies of numerous gods and goddesses, divine animals and demons. The main attractions here are Goddess Meenakshi Shrine, the Lord Shiva Shrine, the Golden Lotus Pond, Airamkal Mandapam, that is the Hall of 1,000 Pillars, musical pillars, the Art Museum, and the evening ceremony. The Meenakshi Amman Temple is an active house of Hindu worship. Priests perform the puja ceremonies on a daily basis and during festivals. Volunteers and temple staff are also participating in daily rituals, such as symbolically moving an icon of Sundareshwara in a palanquin to Meenakshi's chamber every night so that they can be together, then waking the two and returning Sundareshwara to his shrine every morning. There are periodic chariot processions where the goddess is dressed in colorful clothes and is taken out in chariots across the city by volunteers. The temple has 6 pujas every day. Each puja comprises of 4 rituals, namely Abhishek, the sacred bath, Alangaram, that is decoration, Nivedanam, the food offerings, and Deepa Aradhanai, the lamp ceremony for both Meenakshi and Sundareshwar. The rituals and festivals are accompanied with music from the Nadaswaram, that is a pipe instrument, and Tawil, a percussion instrument. The rituals also include recitation of the Vedas. The best time to visit the Meenakshi Temple is when one of the festivals, like the annual 10-day Meenakshi Tirukalyanam festival, is being celebrated. No Tamil Nadu trip can be complete without a visit to this enchanting place. Vibrant culture, the mouth-watering food and the infectious warmth of the locals has made Madurai one of my favorite places to visit. It's astonishing that a single city has so many hidden gems like the Jigar Thanda and the Tirumalai coffee, not to mention the magnificence of the Meenakshi Aman Temple. Madurai reminds me of this magic trick that fascinated me as a child, the one where you pull on a handkerchief that just keeps going on and on and on. I'm sure the more time you spend in this lovely city, the more treasures you are bound to unearth.
I think he reached. I hope he doesn't fall because the road is uneven though.
Don't worry about it. Just, you see those tires? They have excellent grip.
Oh.
Like, there's nothing to worry about.
So what are you guys talking about?
I was talking about how they have excellent tires on this. Like, the grip is insane.
Yeah, it's amazing. So comfortable. And these tires are great, yeah. 5, 6, 7. Yes? Okay, thank you. Cheers. Delicious. Jigar Thanda. Cheers.
Cheers.
To good health from Suku Coffee in Madurai. My wife will like it, you're sure. We visited some farms and some vineyards and some jungles, and everything was really beautiful. But I think the most special was, of course, Suruli Falls. The force of the water was huge. It was wonderful to see that those waterfalls.
The vineyards in Meghamalai, the Suruli Falls, and the temple of Srivilliputturu are the memories that will stay with me forever.